A middle and an ending. This has a beginning, a middle, and another beginning. My name is Jon. I'm a member of the SWIS Optimist Club, and I'm a writer. I love to write. I've been doing it all my life. And writers are loners. Occasionally we'll come out of a room and introduce ourselves to a bunch of people, but solitude and writers are best of friends. And I was teaching a writing class at the University of Wisconsin, and one of my students invited me to speak before the SWIS Optimist Club because I knew something about American history and Abraham Lincoln. So I did that, and they invited me to become a member. That's the beginning. I joined, and slowly, almost, it happened sort of off in my peripheral vision. I became a board member, and then they made me a vice president, and that's kind of the middle. And then they suggested I become president of the club. And I wasn't so sure, because I'm a writer. And so I went to a district conference a year ago at the Wisconsin Dells with the conscious intention of deciding whether or not I would accept being a president of a club, period. I mean, I wanted to know. I needed proof. And we had the oratorical contest, and one of the young students stood up to deliver her oration. She was a Chinese young woman. She was blind. And she stood there, and she didn't win anything. But she delivered one of the most beautiful orations, speeches, poems, verbally I've ever heard. And I sought her out afterwards with her adopted mother nearby, and I said, "Young woman, promise me you will never, ever forsake the gift you've been given. What you just did was magnificent. It was perfect. Your eloquence, your intonation, everything was just right because I'm a writer. And I know." So I decided, and then she told a story, and she told it to everybody. She said, "The pessimist says, things can't get any worse. The optimist says, oh yes they can." So right then I figured, okay, I'm a president. I can be a president. I can do this. And that's not the ending, ladies and gentlemen. That's the happy beginning. That's my optimist story.